And we're back. So,
Yeah.
Sort of, fuck you. I was gonna clap, but then I was like,
I
you know,
know.
what? I already started speaking.
Yes.
So it's too late for that. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix.
Yes.
Daniel, Derek, we're all here.
Yes. Especially you, ghosting in my corner in my room.
I thought you were gonna say Ghost in the Mexican. I was about to say, excuse me.
I mean,
You're right here.
you're technically not wrong. We have the ghost and the Mexican.
No, I said in the Mexican. I was about to say,
okay, no.
what Mexican is inside? The only Mexican is you.
We see, there's a ghost in all of us. So technically, there's a ghost inside the Mexican, aka me.
I guess it'd be like that.
Yes, I really do. So, why are we in the Coliseum?
We are doing one of the many cup challenges, specifically the Phil Cup, because that's the only one I can do.
Okay.
The Coliseum, these are pretty simple. I think I die a couple times. I show off arrow. No. I die and then I re-equip arrow. I don't really cut out because I think I only die a couple times.
Okay.
I don't cut them out just because this. Just guidance spot for the rest of this video. This whole video is just gonna be the Coliseum, Phil Cup, and me doing me doing two parts of the challenge. The regular. You saw Goofy spinning around there?
Yeah, I did.
That's Tornado. He just spins around and murders everything, and it's amazing.
Spin to win, baby.
Yeah. This is just gonna be me going through the cup where now I'm Goofy, then the other two parts of the Phil Cup, which you'll see later after I finish this.
Alright.
Big feet.
Huh, you don't
Yeah,
say.
This is basically all the cups are. It's It's basically gauntlet runs.
Yeah. So, I think, okay, so, because I wanted to get into this topic, and I think,
Yeah. This is the perfect time.
yeah, and also
fuck
this,
up there.
and it's also the perfect game to kind of go into. So, I was watching a PewDiePie video he uploaded today, which, yeah, just to date when this video is uploaded. Yeah, he uploaded a video about a channel called Jubilee, which is kind of like, it's like Vox, what's the other one? I can't remember. It's like, you know, just doing kind of studies, article types, like videos. And they uploaded a video called "Do Gamers Think the Same?" And of course, it bothered me because the first thing that they show up in the video was a girl, like a woman saying, "Oh, I don't think video games is anti-women." And that was, and the part of the video they were talking about, because the whole thing was, like gamers was in his room. There's tape on the floor, and it's pretty much like, is it somewhat agree, somewhat disagree? Yeah, somewhat agree, somewhat disagree. You know, agree, disagree, strongly, and whatever. And you know, they were just they're just seeing what was professional gamers' top opinion on something like a topic. Like, for example, the one about encouraging violence. There was one that I actually thought was really funny and kind of true. Is trash talking part of the fun? And yeah, but the one thing that really annoyed me was like the question: are video games misogynistic? And almost all of them did agree, and there was only one girl that disagreed, and only somewhat disagreed. And I did bring this up to one of my friends, Nirali, who she is a girl, and she does play some video games. She actually kind of we had a good argument, good discussion about this. But yeah, I kind of wanted to get your opinion on it. Do you think video games are misogynistic?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't think so at all either.
If you have a problem with the way female character is put in to a trade, that's more so you have to blame the writer being a bad writer.
Yeah, but also like there was also talking about like the community as well. Like,
well, first off, communities are a completely different thing because at the end of the day, there's misogynistic people in fucking every group ever.
Yeah.
To this day, in fucking every media, we're still finding people who are very hateful towards women, hateful towards other races. To this day, in movies, in fucking in just regular shows, in literally fucking everything.
Yeah, like
The thing is, I don't deny that there are people. Obviously, those people exist in this industry.
Yeah.
But to say that it's like even a good portion of people, it's unrealistic.
Yeah. I will agree. If we were talking about like 10 to 15 years ago, definitely. Like video games were definitely misogynistic because of
Even that, I wouldn't say they were misogynistic. I would say more so it was a form of entertainment that at the time was viewed for boys,
yeah.
as it was kind of the norm that women weren't really into video games.
Yeah.
And if you go through studies, men do technically play more video games than women anyway, so it's not like it's wrong.
Yeah, it's not a wrong thing to think of, like, okay.
It's
video
like
games-
women being into makeup without men being. Men, obviously, there are men who like makeup.
Yes, James Charles.
It's just, it's something that just appeals to women more, and there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that to me.
Like, that's why I said this is the perfect, this kind of a good game to kind of
Yeah.
talk about, because yes, you see Kingdom Hearts, it is definitely unisex. It is you could like
It probably has the most diverse like fan
Yeah.
base
Because-
of like video games.
yeah, because it has the action-packed stuff that guys would normally like, but it also has Disney characters that most females, I'm pretty sure, would definitely like. Of course, men like Disney,
Yeah,
Disney
you-
stuff as well.
As you
but-
talk to a guy who is heavily into Disney.
Yes, and I'm not that far behind as well. So there's that. But yeah, like
But I had no choice, so I guess you didn't have a choice either,
Yeah.
because, you know, families are like, you better like Disney, because we're just going to watch Disney for the rest of your life.
oh yeah, no. I mean, obviously, I was introduced to some of the boy more like focused Disney movies, like Tarzan. There was one like Hercules, Lion King, but of course, some like I've also seen some of the girly ones,
Yeah.
like Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, all that stuff. But yeah,
And before someone says something girly, like, I understand what someone's gonna say. They'd be like, "Oh, it's not really girly. It's more so, like, like just because it's involves spins doesn't make it girly." I'm looking at it as more. What is the target audience? Is it
Yes.
females? All right, then that's it. I'm counting it as girl.
Yeah,
Regardless of what it is. That's what I say. Like, video game people have that stigma of video games being for boys because it's kind of targeted for boys. Because again, that's just kind of
yeah, like
things that guys are into. Most video games that aren't that are made towards women, they're completely different types of games.
Yeah.
Women, that studies have shown, women are not really into games like this. They're not really into action games.
yeah, like
They're not really into fighters.
Yeah.
Women make the games that are most common with women are games like The Sims,
yeah,
like visual novels.
I like
Not video games that are different from games that we normally play. 'Cause
yeah, like perfect example. Like I mentioned this to Nirali, and like again, she's another friend of mine that she's a girl. She does play video games as well, but so there are 2 games that are coming out in March that you definitely know this, and everybody will definitely know this once you catch on. But here's the thing. Nirali is very excited for Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is another game. Yes.
You are right on the mark.
Oh
with that
yeah,
one.
no, definitely. Animal Crossing is definitely like a perfect example of a game that's more targeted towards females. It's not action
I wouldn't
packed.
say more so towards kids, like that.
Yes, true.
It is very a kiddie game, but it's like that is one of those games that it's like women are more into. That's kind
Yes,
of what you're
that's what I'm trying to like go for.
Because it's just that. It's not our fault that that's like the genre that women are into, and it's like guys are into games that involve us ripping other niggas' heads off,
Yes, well, I was going after next. She's excited for Animal Crossing, which I know a lot of people definitely are, but I know a lot of people are also waiting for, and I'm also one of them, waiting for Doom Eternal. A complete opposite spectrum. By the way, I also want to mention too, just because I just remember now, I remember seeing an article that apparently the Animal Crossing community and the Doom community are coming together, are combining together forces.
I wish people could see my face on it.
I know. I wanted to mention I wish we could see your face.
Bro, I just heard 2 + 2 = 5.
Exactly.
What?
I found that so hilarious. Like, apparently, yeah. I guess they're working together. But anyways, my point. Back to what I was talking about. My point still stands. Those are two opposite games. Like you cannot really compare those two games as in like, in their level, in their field. Like you can't compare them really. And that's the whole point of making, or that's the whole point of like, okay, there are some games that are kind of targeted towards women, or it's made Animal Crossing is mainly towards kids, but women will go towards that kind of style of game. Meanwhile,
Like I said,
most
like,
guys,
women are more so into games like Sims.
yeah, like
and-
Sims and Animal Crossing, and yeah, and guys will go towards more of the action-packed kind of games, like Doom, like Last of Us, like Uncharted, like Devil May Cry. Like I can name a bunch of them, but mainly because I played all of them. But yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's easier to know because we're obviously not women, so we don't know what games most women are into. But I remember seeing that study. Most women have actually and they still like games to have played.
Yeah.
The largest percentage of that women that said they played games, they
It's on mobile.
mostly mobile, yeah.
yeah, it's mobile games. Another one which another game that I want to get, or another game that Nerali was talking about that I also want to get mainly because of nostalgia reasons. Super Monkey Ball is coming on the Switch, and that was a game I remember playing on the GameCube a bunch of times with my sister. So you know, there's that.
Yeah.
But again, another game that's not really. It's a game that's not really action packed. Not really. You can tell it's definitely not towards like men
And
or
I also
guys.
have sisters that I can use that kind of example of the games they play.
Yeah.
Now, granted, take this with a grain of salt because my sisters aren't gamers, so you know, they will play games, but they're not gamers. Like
Yeah.
the games that they've played throughout the years are, and that's because my sisters are very into music. Games like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, Just Dance.
Yeah.
They're the reason I know about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like those are the types of games they're into, and that's kind of where I see most. Because those are very casual like games.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of women really don't want to be spending that much time on video games,
Exactly.
and a lot of games require you to spend a lot of time on them.
Now, in the video, I
It
remember.
requires you getting good and just not being
Yeah, like
and just spending time on learning stuff about the game, which a lot of times women don't want to learn about the game. They want to just do something that they want to do.
Yeah.
And that's it.
now speaking of that, because like the whole competitive stuff. So, there were two women in that video who are competitive players.
Yeah.
And their whole argument
Speaking of,
was.
that's because of what we're talking about. We obviously know that there are exceptions. I literally pointed that out when like we're talking about Animal Crossing. It's targeted towards kids. Obviously, we know. No, I subscribe to hella people who
Yeah.
are hella excited
Yeah,
for Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I know.
They're
I know.
guys when I say that.
Yeah, no, I know.
So I know that there are exceptions. I know like we're just generalizing here. That's kind of just to get to the point that, you know, if these people are gonna generalize, like here's my fair game. Like
Yeah.
I'll generalize back, but I'll generalize with actual statistical facts.
Yes, but yeah. So their whole argument, at least one of them was the whole idea of getting into a lobby and getting like pretty much shit talk, like you're fat and all this, you go back to the kitchen. Like there's always they were talking about all the like the lobby stuff that people will say, and my response to that is there are always going to be people like that, and you're a competitive player. If you go into a lobby of casuals and you start fucking like actually doing well against them, like beating their ass, you're gonna get responses like that. That is just kind of our culture of.
And that's a lot of this. That's a lot of people, and I wouldn't even say
Yeah.
video game culture. I would say just a lot of teens do that,
Yeah.
and that's part of the reason why I don't fucking play any type of competitive shooter.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get into a lobby and all I hear is just people cursing out. That's why I fucking hate playing COD. I don't like playing
Yeah.
COD. Like, the gameplay of COD is fun. I just can't stand the fucking fan base.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the shit
No, definitely.
talking. Like, I get it, it's part of the fun, but sometimes it just gets ridiculous with them. Like, whatever weapon you use, niggas will be complaining about the fucking weapon you use.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, I don't want to have everybody in the fucking lobby muted, because then I can't communicate with my team.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's shit like that I don't play fucking COD in the first place. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I mean-
shit like that, you're gonna get shit talkers regardless.
Yeah, and
As a guy, I've been shit talked a lot in fucking shooters. That's why I don't fucking play them.
yeah, I know. It's like it definitely brings out the worst in both of us because I've definitely done my fair share of like shit talking.
I don't even shit. I've never shit talk. I fucking hate shit talking. I never do it. I understand people
okay.
do it for fun.
Yeah,
I never shit talk because I fucking hate it.
yeah. But yeah.
And there's very different. Like there's shit talking like just when you can tell someone's fucking with you, and then there's
yeah.
shit talking and actually meaning it. I don't like either, but you know, the one's obviously better than the other.
Yeah. Like, there's obviously, like, there's some times where you can actually tell, like, oh, they're just shit talking just to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
Which, you know. So, like, that shit I could somewhat handle, because then I realize, okay, they're just trying to get just trying to get a reaction. I'll play along sometimes, but, yeah, what was I gonna say? Or, yeah, just to continue on. I remember them talking about, oh, like guys don't really get shit talked that much compared to women.
I was really just talking about. I'm not gonna repeat.
Yeah, like yeah, like I'm just trying to remember.
Okay, so we have a buddy named Hubert. He is the first. If he even thinks you started talking shit, he will get
Yeah.
on the mic and he will start cursing your ass off. Like, what you say, bitch? What you say, bitch? Bro,
Yeah.
back that shit like 1v1 me right now. He'll be on you.
Oh, I know,
If he
yeah.
even thinks you started talking some shit, and he'll start talking shit to you. I remember one time we were like, we were playing Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And some nigga like just said something because he got glitched.
Yeah.
And he went and like he was just stuck, like he couldn't get killed, like nothing could happen to him. He ended up winning. And
Yeah.
like my buddy, he was like he couldn't do anything to help him. Like he wanted him to help him.
Yeah.
And it's fucking just like the guy started talking to Hubert afterwards, and he was like, "What, bitch?" Like literally all of us, because that guy was shit talking. It was like
Yeah.
a group. It was like the lobby. I think. That guy was the only one of the 7 of us in that lobby
Yeah.
there. So we just I was the first one. I was like, yo, wow, that's, cause what the fuck was he? He was like, yo, shut the fuck up. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. That's literally all you just keep say is telling him to shut up. Wow, that's crazy. You literally got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
And like, everybody just started gaming on that dude. But it's just like, yo,
Yeah.
guys get shit talked all the time.
Yeah. No. Like.
That was funny, like, just quick, like, then this Hubert was gonna beat to that guy, like, right before the guy got off.
Yeah.
Right, the guy got off just some time, because Hubert was about to be like, wow, that's crazy, because we were playing late, like, Hubert was gonna be like, wow, that's crazy, it's 3 in the morning, and you're playing Friday the 13th by yourself.
Damn.
And I was like, you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah. That was a good.
That dude lucky as hell. Because we were also going to like jump that dude like in the game, like team, because one of our buddies was Jason. So we were gonna hunt this dude down with the Jason and get him killed.
Damn.
We like that dude pissed us off.
Yeah.
He was
I
just
could
like,
tell.
he was he literally like, and he was a bitch too, because the minute he got ganged up on, he dipped.
Damn.
Like, you're gonna talk that shit, you better back, as our buddy he would also, you're gonna talk that shit, you better back it up.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like that, like Ben definitely gets.
Also, just real quick before we continue talking,
Yeah.
this is the thing about the cup. Once you beat it with Sword Down and Cup, you have the option to do it solo. With
Oh,
Sword.
okay. And I'm guessing you actually do it, like get.
I do eventually get it done.
Oh, okay.
That takes me a couple tries.
But yeah, so that just to point that out, yeah, guys get definitely shit talked all the time. It
Guys
just, we
shit
just
talk
doesn't.
each other more often than not.
Yeah,
Fucking
like-
my group shit talks each other on a basis.
And they don't even. I'm pretty sure they don't even need to be in the game to do that. Like they'll shit talk to
Yeah,
themselves
I know,
in
we
person.
shit talk
Yeah.
like in person. That's
Yeah.
not some random shit. Like we literally just be out of nowhere, like you stupid bitch. Like my buddy Hubert and literally we constantly go back and forth like just out of nowhere.
yeah, I'm
We'd
pretty
be
sure.
like, he'd be like, you dumb bitch. I'd be like, you stupid hoe, and we'd just be doing that back
Yeah.
and forth for a good minute.
And like yeah, that's the thing.
Like
Guys just shit talk. But we just
our group just has thick skin, and we understand a lot of people are sensitive, and I'm understanding of that.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't shit talk people. You know, people are sensitive, and I understand.
yeah.
I used to be very sensitive as a person
Oh, yeah.
myself. So it's like, I understand, again, that's why I don't shit talk, because I
Yeah.
understand people will take stuff to the heart, and I completely understand that. But it's like, if you're gonna be in that time, you have to understand that this is what the community's like, and you have to
Yeah.
understand what you're gonna get involved with. Because if you just go into it expecting everybody to be all friendly and all hunky-dory, you're in for a really
Yeah.
rude awakening.
Because like, I mean, there are times where it is like that because.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say everybody is like a bad person. All people are assholes and all that. I'm not gonna say that because
Yeah.
there are genuinely nice people that I've met online in
Oh, yeah.
these types of games. But you can't go in and not expect to run into
Yeah,
assholes.
like that. You're again. There's gonna
Especially
be assholes.
anything competitive like you were talking about.
Yeah, like again, there's gonna be assholes like in all communities, like
Yeah.
definitely.
You're
But
not gonna escape them.
yeah, but you know, again, like it's just gonna happen. And I remember another thing that they brought up. Now I just remembered, because they're all competitive players, a lot like the girl who was on the disagree side of games being misogynistic was saying like as long as you have the skills to back it up, and that's mostly in competitive, at least in competitive game like competitive wise in the world. That should all. I'm pretty sure that's what all matters.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if let's say I was a leader of like a esports team, and I had to pick another player, and they were a girl. If that girl can beat most of my guys.
Literally one of the better competitive players.
Yeah, like is a really good.
You're on my team.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be like,
I'm trying
hell
to
yeah,
win.
I want you on my team. Like I'm trying to win here. I'm trying to get money. Like,
Bro, I'm trying to pay the bills. I don't care
Exactly.
what you got between your legs.
like, you could be a guy, you could be a girl, you could be an elephant if all I care.
As long
if
as you can hold that controller, I'm fine.
yeah, like as long as you can hold controller and play very well, hell yeah. And I think that's also like for the most part, that's the gaming community in general. If you can hold the controller and play, come join us. Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Like,
And we don't like people who fake. That's the thing. I think people also understand that like there are girls who are very casual, and there's a group for casual audience.
Yeah.
But if you go into like a area where it's like a lot of fans who are pretty hardcore, like they're gonna be. Then this again, this unfortunate thing about fan bases.
yeah,
There are a lot of fan bases that are very just protected of their franchise, and if they don't feel like you're as into the series as they are, they're not going to be very welcoming.
Yeah.
Fucking, what the fuck was going on? What was I looking at? Fucking something. Something involving Final Fantasy Dissidia, and like some guy who was just being like this guy who like only ever played the only Final Fantasy game he's played was Dissidia, and the guy was just being very against like pushing him away from series, like, oh, you can't call yourself a fan because you've never played any of the actual games.
yeah,
You can't be a fan of Final Fantasy. It's like that guy is just like, yo, fuck you, guy.
yeah. Cause like,
And he's like, oh, he played all the Final Fantasies, all the main ones. And that's what makes him a fan. Like, that's how you're a fan. You gotta play all the games. It's like, no, you don't have. What makes you a fan is if you like the thing.
Yeah,
If you like
like-
the thing, you're a fan. That's all it takes.
like
You don't have to
yeah,
be
you don't
into it.
like there shouldn't be a requirement to be a fan. It's
And
just like
unfortunately, that's how a lot of people think. So
I know,
if people can tell you are not into the series as hardcore, they're gonna call you out on it.
yeah,
And also saying that if you go into their series and you kind of just don't treat it with the respect that they feel it deserves, again, they're gonna call you out of it. It's like, oh, it's all
Yeah.
just some silly like nothing serious shit, and it's like a fucking competitive game. Again, they're gonna call you out on it.
Now, I will also point this out because
People are very protective of their series and how much they love it, and if a newcomer comes off a certain way,
yeah, like
you're gonna get called out,
Yeah.
boy or girl.
but to also like kind of make this point because Nerali did point this out to me, and I did realize it's like we probably have this view mainly because of how like of the people that we have around us, like the people that we hang out with, which is pretty much people like us who has that same idea. There's not everyone has that same idea, like same like ideals for that we have.
That's
But again, that's kind of yeah, and just now realized we kind of did prove that point. There's gonna be assholes like in every community, but still, doesn't disprove the point that
yeah. I was
Most,
gonna
like,
say,
for the
just
general-
because of the people I know, that does not make my point any less valid.
yeah, like because I'm like you and me, we both have our games that we like keep up with and we're part of the community with, and I'm pretty sure there are like there's only one game that I know of that is kind of known for being like having a toxic community, but other than that, most of the games that we know, like the communities they have, are pretty good communities. They have like they're like pretty welcoming. The one game that I was thinking of was League of Legends. Like that is a game
Yeah.
known for having a toxic community.
And again, it's just if you get into anything competitive, you're gonna run into toxic fan base.
Yeah.
That's just kind of unfortunately how a lot of competitive things are. Honestly, I think fighting game community is probably like the least toxic, as long as you know your terminology, in which case they're very welcoming, but if you don't know your terminology, they're gonna call you out on it. Could be a little bit dickish, but you know, most part, like the fighting game community is it's a pretty chill community, thanks to the fact that it's built around a lot of just old timers.
Yeah.
Been around the block.
Like it's definitely like.
That's probably like the least toxic competitive community.
Yeah, and like that's another thing too. Like, that I wish a lot more people would be more of like, it's the fact that like, they're not.
That's really just thanks to the fact, like, just sorry to call you off. The fact that fighting games are such a niche genre that you don't really see that many people in it anyway.
Yeah. But like the one thing I was trying to like point out was like the fact that some people like that people can be like there's less people who are sore losers and winners. Like I
mean, there's more people who are sore losers than
more sore losers. I know that, but like
no, that's what I was thinking you were trying to say.
Well,
It makes more sense that way because there are definitely more sore losers than us winner. Like,
well, no, I want to have like less people who are both like sore losers and like less people that are both like sore losers and sore winners. Like they're not like either one of them, because like if you were to ever
I get what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, because like if someone was able to fight me in fighters, if they if I know or like they show that they have much more skill than me, I won't be mad. I'll be like, okay, you beat me. Like you obviously are the better player. Like okay, good game. Like if I beat someone, I'm not gonna be like, oh, like you're trash. I'm not gonna start trash talking and be like, oh, you're trash. You shouldn't play this game. Like no, I'm gonna be like, okay, you could do some work. Yeah, like you could use some work and like, or you know, I want to keep playing with you because I want to see you actually get better and eventually be a good match for me. And of course, if someone who's like an even level and we have a good fight, I'm gonna want to beat their friend because I'll be like, okay, we actually had a good fight. We actually had a good match. Let's keep on playing because I want to like. I pretty much found another rival for me. I could like, we can be better with like we can get better off of each other. Same thing with like with shooters. If like, because a good example is Leo, a guy that we work with. Played COD with him. He was all boasting like how he was very good, like he played competitively, and again another part of like the trash talking. Like I know you don't do it, but I do it sometimes. I trash talk with them just to like bounce each other off, like just to like for the fun of it. And when we were playing gun game. First match I lost 2-6. Second match 3-6, 3-6, and then the third match, the final match, was 4-6. And I didn't went in thinking, okay, I'm gonna beat his ass. No, I went in because I don't play shooters competitively. I haven't at that time I haven't played the game in a long time, and again.
Just real quick, sorry to cut you off. And just with this, certainly I was showing off. I don't complete it in this one, but there's time trial. That's the last thing for each cup. You have going in with Sordon and Goofy, you have going in by yourself, and then you have going in with a time, so you gotta beat obviously under a certain amount of time.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna come back to this when I'm higher level just because of the simple fact that, this gonna be easier when I'm higher level and I can kill things in less hits.
Yeah. But it's back to what I was saying. Like my whole thought process wasn't like to go in just to like beat his ass. My thought process was more like I can show that I can put up a good fight, even though I'm at the disadvantage, because I showed that I wanted to show them that I learned his playstyle and was eventually I was learning his playstyle and was getting better as we kept on playing, and two, I wanted to show I wasn't a pushover. I can actually put up a good fight, as like I said before. So yeah, I kind of completely forgot what was the whole point, but because I kind of lost my train of thought a bit.
What the whole, you kind of just bring up the whole smack talk and just with competitive.
With competitive. Yeah, so with competitiveness, it's just show.
It's just one of those things you deal with the
Yeah, with the whole community.
Well,
because,
because I was gonna say like with a trash talking and like just going on like and like having the experience with a fighting game. Because just today,
Yeah.
I was playing Tekken 7. Never really played Tekken like that. I was like, you know, I've really been bored. I want to play like more fighting games.
Yeah.
Had Tekken 7 because I only played with our buddy Hubert, who was pretty good at the game.
Yeah.
So in our circle, he's probably one of the best. I think he is the best.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the best in hit with the people he knows. 'Cause I think he knows people on his level. But again, like just in my group, he's the best when it comes to Tekken.
Yeah.
And you know, just to play him again, like if anyone wants to play, because you know I haven't gotten to play with him a lot. And when
Yeah.
he used to want to play, I would just turn him down because you know I'm not good at the game, so I didn't want to just play just to get my ass beat.
Yeah.
Even though that's kind of the point of why you play games like that. But I went online today just to play, got like most of the time I was losing because again I just went in like
Yeah, you just went in
after
and-
not playing for a long time.
Yeah.
But you know I wasn't being a certain way to anybody. Nobody really was acting a certain way to me.
Yeah. Like, that's another thing too. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, 60 or I want to say 70% of like the times when you're playing like online with like let's say like yeah like a
And that's
fighting
why
game.
I like fighting games more than shooters.
Yeah,
Most
but
of the
fighting
time
game-
you're not gonna hear the other person.
Yeah.
So they mad, they mad.
Yeah, like most of the time you're not
And
gonna.
most of the time they just rage quit. Which is just a satisfaction
Yeah.
that cannot be described.
I know. Yes. But
The only game I think I've ever had people rage quit against me is in Fighters.
I think. Oh yeah. No. I've had times with in League of Legends I beat someone up so bad that I made them rage quit like and yeah, and I think in Fighters as well. Yeah, I had like Fighters.
Oh, that's because in early Fighters, literally, hella casual niggas were just jumping in
Yeah,
and
true.
expecting it to be like Xenoverse, and then got their asses cracked by literally everybody
Yeah.
in existence.
Yeah,
So that's why we were cracking asses like that. And like,
Yeah, definitely. Especially it didn't help that like for us, we like our group really was excited for Fighters and
Yeah.
was going hard on that game. Like we were. Like,
I went the hardest at that point, and then
Yeah.
Hubert got better than me, and now I'm better than him again.
yeah. But
And
like,
with season 3 being a thing. Season 3 today is the day. Well, last night season 3 was out, but today is the first official day of season 3. Just
Oh, okay.
betas.
yeah. But yeah, just to kind of bring this all back around, like
I just have one
Those-
more comment just for like
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
with the whole people trash talking.
Yeah.
Fucking Hubert when he was playing, he was going against a dude like with a like a 400 something win streak. He had like a
Yeah.
huge win streak, and like every match he would win against him, he was talking hella shit.
damn.
Literally, Hubert got him close to. For those of you who play Tekken, you know they like the last match this guy did with Hubert, our buddy Hubert. He got him to a great. For Daniel, for you,
Uh-huh.
Tekken people, they know what that means.
Yeah.
A great means when you both are at so low health, you both can die in literally any hit. Like any move would kill you both.
Jesus.
He got him to that point to close in that. It was 2-2. There was a last round. They
Yeah.
both were at that point where they could have lost. The guy just got that one hit that he needed. As soon as that happened, because he was like you're saying, like when you play,
Yeah.
like you start learning the person's fight.
Yeah.
He was doing that. He was learning how to do the fall.
Yeah.
And like I said, he had like a 400 something win streak. As soon as that fight happened, the dude talked some more shit in the message and dipped.
Damn.
Hubert literally was trying to get that dude to fight because
Yeah, I
he
know,
knew
yeah.
he was gonna beat that guy, and that guy knew he
Yeah,
backed
no,
out
that guy-
because he knew Hubert was gonna beat his ass that next match.
Yeah.
Well, not beat his ass, but he was gonna win
Yeah.
and kill that win streak.
Yeah,
Just a
'cause-
nice little detail, by the way. Whenever you do a cup,
Uh-huh.
you actually show like the score on the side, and you'll actually see Sora will be ranked number 1 when you
Oh,
go to
okay.
click on it.
That's cool.
We're gonna cut this short because there's like 10 seconds
Yeah,
left in the
but-
video, so
Yeah.
we'll
this was
continue
a-
this conversation maybe in the next episode.
But yeah, this was definitely an interesting. This was kind of
Conversation,
fun.
not
yeah.
so much interesting episode. All right.
All right,
That's it, y'all.
We'll see
Hope
you
y'all
later.
have a good one.